So, what's good, guys? Back again here on Sports Age Part 2. And today we actually do have a guest with us.
This is Riz Jamwa, and it's amazing to be here on Sports Edge.
Yeah, nice to have you on the show.
Yeah, definitely. Sean is back too. So, let's get into the thick of it. So, guys,
Yeah,
with how the transfers have been,
yeah.
how do you think it's going to play out for the various teams?
Riz, you want to go first?
Tell
Tell us what you feel
Tell us
about
what
Man
you
U's
think.
business. Finally learning.
I think when you talk about winning the league and Man U, those two statements they're not correlating. But
Not yet.
Man U is a working team, But Mbwemu and Cunha, they do well for the formation.
Yeah, I
you know,
think
two players who can play off the striker, the main striker, and hopefully there's something that works out there. But when you talk about it, you have Liverpool, a team which has won the league.
Indeed.
And they are doing the biggest business in the league right now, right? They've just finished this Ekitike thing, right?
Ekitike.
But I wouldn't put Chelsea far away from them.
Yeah.
This is a team which handled their business early in the league.
Yeah.
A team
I love our
Sean
business.
is smiling.
I love our business. My inside job, Pedro, I think I want to say, you want to say World Championship. So, man, I think our business is perfect so far.
Yeah.
I would want us to get a left back, though, to cover for Kukurea, because you don't expect Kukurea to cook all
Of
those
course.
games.
Yeah.
So, if we get a left back, and man, I don't know about Sanchez in goal, but man, we will forgive him for that final performance. I think he deserves to still be.
And he also
the
won
number
a
one
Golden
right now.
Glove.
Yeah, and just won the Golden
Yeah,
Glove.
indeed.
I mean, after that performance, man, I guess we can keep him for one more season.
Yeah.
I hope I don't regret that,
But
but
is it-
yeah.
do
But
we
I
get
think
to-
the business has been good so far from our side, Chelsea, man. I'm excited. I'm so hyped, especially João Pedro, man. I'm so hyped.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, what do you think of Arsenal?
Arsenal, man,
Business-wise.
they've made some interesting signings, to be honest.
No, Noni Madueke.
He's choosing
amongst
good words to use.
amongst others, I saw I think either they're finalizing or finalized Zubimendi.
Zubimendi's,
It's finalized.
So it's
yeah.
still, they're just chasing their man's Gyökeres, and we see if that would help. I feel it would help in the sense that some pressure is taken off Saka, Odegaard, to pitch in for those goals. So earlier, as we were actually talking, it's exactly what he said. This season, I am hoping, and I think even the fans are hoping too, that it's not a runaway season. It's not a team that goes with that 10 point.
Hey, you want it to
as
be a real
as close as possible.
close race.
Yeah, last day time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because the runaway, it gets boring in the end.
True.
You have Liverpool even stopped playing well towards the end.
Exactly.
No one could catch them.
But no one-
Salah lost a bit of form, but no one was there.
Basically, me this season, I don't want Arsenal to be the only chasing team because, man, when they're chasing, man,
They can't do anything.
we all know they're.
But even when they're
leading,
leading,
even
they'll
when
get
they're
caught.
leading, you're like, man,
They'll get
we
caught.
need like three guys, three
Yeah.
teams minimum to real chase for that thing, and man, guys be forgetting about City by the way because guys finish their business so early,
Exactly.
and they already have those other Jan signings and they
Yes.
come into the mix now.
It becomes
And,
very, very
I'm sure
interesting.
Mamush is going to be
It's important because Pep said you can't. He said in order to have success for a long period of time, you cannot have the same team.
Indeed.
And now you see they're doing the full wash.
Yeah.
Like you're now seeing
They're
another
revamping,
a whole it's a whole new
Aggressive,
team now.
yeah.
So you now have the last few big guys are getting out. Ederson is most probably leaving. De Bruyne is leaving. We had all these right backs, left backs that sort of
Some
wing
are
that
being
they used
phased
to.
out,
That's what I
yeah.
mean. People are being phased out, and now you have these players who settled in last season.
Indeed.
The Mamouche, the
Mamouche
Savinhos,
guys,
the what we saw, Mamouche really coming into it. and pushing,
He was
right?
really,
And now then you've added on these new players. And it's a balance. It's not like they've signed only young players. You have some experience there. You have Reinders who has been at the top level
old
for
is
almost
Reinders,
4
by the
seasons
way?
now. I think 27, 28?
Rangers is around
Yeah,
27.
around that normal age. You've been at the top level for a couple of years.
Still have those old dogs of Kovacic.
Yeah.
Rodrigo.
Gundogan is also
Gundogan is still there.
Gundogan is still there for this next season.
Yes.
Yeah, he's there for this season.
Okay.
So it's not like they'll be seen away, but personally I don't think they have enough. Especially because you see sometimes that it matters about the heritage of that team.
Yeah.
Teams like Chelsea is used to being drastic. They'll bring in 7 players for one season, win that season, and sell 5 the next. For them, they're used to playing like that. But Man City built a team. Pep took 4 seasons. I don't know, 3 seasons, 2 seasons around there to fully put himself in the league.
Indeed.
First season he was suffering also, so it might be tight. They might need 1 season to gel. I think if I talk about a 3-man race, I still put Arsenal, Chelsea, and Liverpool in the lead. Yeah.
What's your...
It's hard. Okay, for me, it's just hard not to think about City because, man, I still fear Pep and his team. But man, I like the way we've done business. I don't think we're yet there for some reason.
Yeah.
But if we can build on the World Championship, I think we can come back.
And,
but it's going to be tight next season, man.
what about Tottenham?
I never fear Tottenham, that's the truth. I do not fear those guys. Because we just saw Morgan Gibbs White was the team.
It's not completed.
So basically they only have Kudus, right?
Yeah. Kudus.
You're not going to scare me just Kudus. No way.
You know, also you might think they have momentum, but maybe now they are relaxed. They finally won a trophy.
They won something.
They might say, and don't forget they've sacked Ange.
Yes.
They're going to start again. You know, Ange signed a lot of players for them. And you have Bissouma, all those are his signings. Bissouma, Papesa, Maddison, those are all his signings. Brennan Johnson, those are all Ange Postecoglou's signings. Without him, the new manager wants to rework. It's Thomas Frank now. You know, very good manager, very experienced, and did very well with Brentford. But he wants to rework, most probably. So, I don't know. They will be struggling with Man U.
May I think they'll just be around top 8, something. I don't expect them to be in top 4. I think that squad still needs some 3-4 signings.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't think they'll get the right guys to scare us. Maybe to build on for the seasons to come. But I don't see Tottenham as a threat right now.
Yeah, and just to finish up on Tottenham, maybe. They finished 16th. 17th?
Actually, they finished below you guys.
Yeah,
right?
below us.
They finished 17th.
Look at it like this, right? The Premier League, I think right now we can know. Because we've seen Aston Villa do it. We know the Premier League has some of the best teams in the world. Like the top 10 teams can go one-on-one with almost every team that's out there. Because when you look at the Champions League that just ended, Aston Villa gave PSG the hardest time. Aston Villa. This is a team which 5 years ago was just getting promoted. 5-6 years ago. So the fact that Spurs was still in that position, and unlike Man U, they did not change their manager in the middle of the season. Man U changed to Amorim. Amorim wants to stick to his style, blah, blah, blah. Spurs was still in that position. Why I say that is because any Premier League team can go and have a very good chance of winning the Europa or Conference League. You don't need to be playing. The 2 teams that made the final of the Europa League are some of the worst teams in the league, last 5, right? So it's not enough to say they've won. Maybe Chelsea with them and the Club World Cup. That's why I think they come into the league with a lot of momentum, and they're blessed to have a very big squad. So they won't struggle. You saw what they did with the Conference League. That was Kumanira.
I know, but they had us for the first half. They literally had us in first half. but man, I think our signings are covered. I'm confident for next season, man. I don't know whether now for Arsenal, I don't know about the Gyökeres thing, man. I saw his last over 40 headers. I saw his last 40 headers. I don't know if you guys saw that thing. So I'm like, man, if such a guy comes into the league, I know that great at heading, man. They really have to put it on there for you. But Arsenal have some creators anymore.
They do.
They have creators. I think Madueke is a good addition. Despite guys signing petitions to have the guy kicked out or not signed. But I still think, man, I feel that was very, very afraid from the Arsenal fan base, but I still think Madueke is going to come good for them. Still very young, 23, he'll bang. But if they get Gyökeres, man, these guys are really saying something. That's the truth. I cannot even lie, man. I hate when Arsenal, but it's going to be serious. It's going to be serious, but man.
But for a team that has been third for 3 seasons in a row, are you looking at a player who is young, but no, they've been second for 3 seasons, Arsenal, right? You're looking to go over the line. You know, it's a tight thing.
Yeah.
Madueke takes you over the line. He couldn't take Chelsea over the line, and then you bring him to a team like this, and they do need help on both sides of the wings. You know, is Martinelli enough? No. You got Trossard already. Try and move it there. Is he enough? No. Of course, the striker is still there because you can't have Merino in your strike. But where we are right now, which team has signed the best player for them? Which team do you think, and which player? Where we are right now, the transfer.
I would think it would have to be Liverpool.
Which player?
Which player? Florian signing. Florian, you really think he's going to be a Bugsman like that?
Yeah, and
in Arne Slot's structure and system, and the consistency with which they have had, like, yes, Klopp left, but Arne Slot has come, and you know, and people also forget, yes, they were kicked out of the Champions League, but that was in penalties. You understand? It's going to be very interesting. For defense. Who do you mark? Like, and who do you give space? You know. Now they have Ekitike too. It's going to be very, very, very interesting.
I mean, Ekitike, man, I don't know, man. I'm not so certain about that. I'm not so convinced, man.
Who has convinced you?
Who has convinced you?
Man, me, you know who has convinced me. João Pedro, man. Without any bias, man. Clearly, if they can bring you from the beach in your vacation, you've not been training, you've just been there playing beach volleyball and whatnot. And they call it the Club World Cup, which is already mid-season, already the knockout stages. And then you come in like as if it's like your pre-season. And you come in just, you hit the ground running like that in your first start. Man, there is no other signing I'm excited about. Even if we're getting a step, because this guy,
you've got
already
there.
Yeah, even if we have all those other guys, this guy has already proven that he can fit the system. Just a few games and a few training sessions and all that. And he's already Premier League proven, man. We already played for Brighton, scoring clutch goals for them. So, man, I think this will be the signing to take us to the next level. I'm not yet sure about challenging for a title, but at least we should now at least break into that top 3 with a player like João Pedro. And we still have also Dilap.
And Jackson.
Also Jackson, when he sobers up and stops getting red cards. So I think João Pedro, if I'm not looking at Chelsea, man, the Guequere signing scares me.
If it goes through.
That should be like a statement signing for us.
And it should be.
I pray it flops, but the truth is, that is a scary signing. So now I'll be on João Pedro, then maybe honorable mention is Guequere.
I think the signing is not yet through, but if it goes through, when you look at, let's say, positioning that the team needs, when you look at money-wise, 80 million is still not bad, but it's not bad money for, in this day and age, the market, right? So maybe Gyökeres would be there. This time, I just have to, because, you see, if you look at the system that Liverpool plays, you know, Florian Wirtz, again, they already have good enough midfielders. He will still be very impactful. But if I get Ekitike, they've been struggling with strikers. Nunes can't play. The passing of Jota, of course. You know, that takes it away from them. So if Ekitike comes and plays well, that 90 million you won't mind. It's just how that transfer is.
And a good thing with Ekitike, but it doesn't even need to be the main Bugsman. It just needs to bang like
just some few goals.
Some goals when Salah is already the guy there. That's why he didn't have that much pressure. I would say that same pressure of Gyökeres, because Arsenal have been dying for a striker for all this long. So I think the pressure at Gyökeres is more than for Ekitike, because Ekitike just needs to bang in some goals. What Nunes has basically failed to do. Like all he has to do is just bang in a few goals. Salah will carry the main, the main bag of it also.
Ekitike.
Interesting. My honorable mention would be Reinders. That's my.
I would want to see how City move on from KDB by the way, because they have relied on that guy for so long. But that Reinders guy, I saw a few highlights of that guy. A bit scared, but I think we'll get over City. We'll get over City this season. I also think we'll get over City. I don't think they'll come back with that 4 in a league, 4 Premier Leagues in a row, man. I don't think they'll come with that smoke. But yeah, man, I think Gyökeres would be the scariest thing. Yeah. To say the least. Okay. I think, man, you guys have a good guy in Cunha.
Yeah.
I don't know where Man would end up, man, this season. But ideally, they should first focus on like top 10, okay? Afazari top 10, man. First up from top 10, man.
Okay, man. So, guys, you've had it here. That's sports.